Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
This time, a completion. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The shotgun running play call. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here with this OU quarterback.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Going to try to use his legs here. In the clear at the 25. He's got a first down and more. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Then they get a drive going this time. Breaking free at the 35. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Caught in the backfield. It's Hurtado. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Comes up with the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Proctor. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Across the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to single fair catch. Clemson offense is back out there. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Proctor. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Clemson, 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. And they They stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Looking to scramble now. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
Finds his man, has the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
7th play of the drive coming up. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. Makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Let's fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. That sack sets up a third down play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but they gained all the way to the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The Sooners are in the red zone. They'll feed the back again. Good enough for first down yardage. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The top strategy here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain there, but he comes up short, and the clock runs out to end the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it away and get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And that's good for a first down near the 40.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Running with purpose. The first down pickup tackle at the 45. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Got him, he's sacked.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
And the Sooners will have to kick this away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. The back's got to run a pitch. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
It leads to second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's a reverse. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the ball is hauled in. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Trucks through the defender. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. He hands it off from the gun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. An inside give now from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. No huddle here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. Got the first down, now looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Breaking tackles. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Receiver makes the catch, makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick, couldn't come up with it. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Got space looking for the end zone here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And the Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Oklahoma 24, Clemson 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Oh, here comes the reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you'd think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the 1st down? So big yards, great awareness, and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decision.
Touchdown, Oklahoma, and the route is on.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error.
Marked down at the 26-yard line. 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And now the running back's got it again. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They'll stop him on a small gain here, trying to run for it on 3rd and long, and came up well short.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Runs right over the defender. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.